Whitey was turning right there, and that car was kind of there. It was like a little late, but I think it was a tan car. This white van drove out back there behind the white truck in front of me. This car is right here. This place. Oh, oh. It's got one tail light. This car is turning right now. What's this? Is it a stalker? Probably a stalker pulling up, turning here at this place where they stalk at. And there's a car driving by here. And it's a blue truck. And then this car just turned over here at the same time, I think. The stalker from before. Stalking again. And then the truck is turning, and it's probably stalkered up at a stalker place. That looked like a whitey stalker head, and then he's gonna do another stalker thing over here. Is he gonna do another stalker thing? Is this the stalker driving by the stalker? I think it has an 86 on it. The light is turning green right at the corner of the building, and I hear an engine sound at the same time. There's a stalker coming again. It's a little late. Looks like two black stalkers though. That one has an 8699 on it. Definitely looks like two black stalker cars. Definitely looks like a whitey with a 55 on it. It is right here at this corner. And then here comes the stalker again right now. What kind of stalker is this stalker? Is it a blue stalker? And I think that's a stalker. I think this is a stalker. I think this car is a stalker. They're the stalkers. I think this is gonna be a stalker. I hope I'm wrong, but it's probably gonna be a stalker. She's opening the door there where they stalk, like a little bit after it. But then it's backing up, and this is driving forward at the same time, and that other stalker is turning at the same time over there. And it is a stalker, like I thought. It's a stalker, just like I thought. There's this loud truck over here. He seems like a stalker. And then it's turning again, like a stalker. Just like a stalker. Hey, there's the chemtrails. They're back. This is black stalker. He's late. I don't know. I'm hearing these kids yelling over here, and it was when I got across the street. And then there's other kids in the parking lot back there, and they got red shirts on. They were like laughing at the center of the street, and like probably doing something when I walked by them, but I don't know. And there's a car, and there's this white car turning behind me when I look back, and it was like at the corner of that building. And then there's a bunch of cars over here, and at least 3 of them is gonna stalk me when I walk by. I know it. And they're mostly white cars over there. And I think that had a 33, and then this is a black car with the silver car, I think. And then he's straightening out right as he turns into there. He's straightening out at the same time. And then he's turning. And then this tan car. There's a silver car. Here's a white car. Here's the train tracks. Yeah, I think that's a tan car. And then this car, and then this one's gonna stalk again, and then I don't know if you can hear it, but the dispatch thing on the fire station is going when I walk up. That's a blue truck. And then there's this car with bright headlights going through the intersection over there when I got across the street. And it's probably a stalker. And it's probably multiple silver stalkers. And black stalkers and white stalkers. And then is anything over here gonna be a stalker? Is anything back here a stalker? Are they all stalkers? What's going on? I don't know. I bet that's one though. I bet that car honking right there was. Ooh, I bet that's a stalker. I bet all of those things that I just mentioned are stalkers. And like I said, the dispatch thing was going off synced. And then the horn's gonna honk again right now or something. There's a white. He's meeting me right at the curb. Here comes a hawk. He's flying over right now. There's a synced hawk again, just like there was multiple times on the video yesterday. What about these cars? Are these stalkers? What about this car? Is he a stalker? I don't know, but what about these people? Are they stalkers? I don't know. He's walking up behind me right now, so I think so. What about this white truck? Is he a stalker? He wasn't driving by at the corner of anything. That's cool. I'm seeing more hawks at this street. I'm hearing the fire honking or the ambulance or whatever. Did you hear it? This car's got really bright headlights over here. And I don't know about him. He's just sitting there though. Might be a stalker thing, I don't know. Might not be. But that ambulance horn is honking again right when I say that. And it's a stalker. I'm hearing people talking all of a sudden when I walk around into this parking lot over there at that house. I'm seeing a bunch of cars on the street over there that look like stalkers probably, and then this hawk is probably a stalker. There's this loud car back here right now, and they just keep talking over here synced. And this truck is synced, and then this car over here right now that I don't think I caught it, he was synced. There's engines, and this truck is honking next to me, and that truck, the loud truck over there, were synced. And this white truck right now was synced. Did I catch it? He was synced. They were all synced. And is this gonna sync? I think I saw Whitey over there. When I look back to the right, I think I saw Whitey. And the siren turned off at some point. I don't know when it turned off at, but it's probably synced. There's a dog barking right at the curb. There's a truck right at the center of the street. And one night I was walking up this street, and I think it's this house, this bush over here, or one of these houses. This guy was walking around a bush. It was like nighttime too, so it was dark. And he's just like walking around from behind a bush. And this guy is letting his dog in right next to me. But yeah, like right when I walk by the bush though, you know, this car is right here. I just saw Whitey in front of me, I think. And then this white, did he turn? I'm seeing stalkers over there, I think. Yeah, is this the Whitey? I think this Whitey turned. Yeah, it's the Whitey, and he's driving by there. He turned when I got across the street. way down at the end of the street, at the street that intersects in front of it. They always drive by cars at that street really far away. Or like any street that I'm walking up, way down at the end of it, they'll have cars driving by in front of me. And I always do that with this street up there. When I'm walking up this street or walking up that street over there, they'll have cars at that street driving in front of me. Synced all the way up the street. Maybe, I think it wasn't this street that I was walking up that one night though, with the guy coming around the bush. I think it was the other street over, actually. But like, just imagine this tree is a bush, and like you can't see through this part of it, you know? And he's just like standing behind the bush, or like walking up the path or whatever, but like right when I come around the bush, he's just like walking up next to me with a red shirt on. There's a semi right now in this car, and there's this engine sound over here at the same time. And it was that truck, I think, and he's always a stalker. That was the one that I heard at the same time. So, and it was a white semi too, you know. I'll see tan semis occasionally. It's usually a white semi, a tan semi, or a red semi, or a blue semi with a red car, or a red semi with a blue car, or a red semi with a red car, or a red semi with a tan car directly in front of me, or stupid other things that are dumb and retarded. Here's the whiteys again. Oh! Here comes the truck. He's gonna stalk. Is he gonna stalk? He's a black truck, and I'm just seeing all black and silver cars over there. Like, I saw like 5 black cars and then a bunch of silver cars. And there's 2 more black cars, and the black truck is turning at the same time, and this black car probably pulled up at the same time. Seems like a bunch of black and silver stalkers again. This blue car is taking off as I'm approaching the parking lot. Is he a stalker? Is this gonna be a blue or red car? Oh, it's a white truck. Red car. There's red cars, you know, as this is driving by me. There's a blue truck over there. It's pulling up to the intersection as the blue truck, or as the blue car was turning. Seems like blue and red cars with the blue car. To me, anyway. And that whitey just turned right as that car started driving forward. There's another whitey back behind me right now. And then, already. And then he got out with red pants and a red shirt out of the whitey. He's walking in front of me right now, and his car is parking right now. And the door is opening right now. And then, what else? And then what else?
Thank you.
Everything okay? Did you have a rewards card?
No.
$101. Thank you.
The guy that was pushing the car synced was walking back behind me synced when I was getting my change back. This white truck synced. it's so good. What else? There's white truck pulling up with this white truck pulling up. And this white car is pulling up when he turns, and then this white car is pulling up, and then this white car is pulling up. And then this white car is pulling up. And then there's an engine sound behind me right now when I walk up. And then there's a truck with one lower light behind me. And he pulled up to the intersection when I got across the street. He's back there. Oh, he's turning back there. That was Whitey. The one that's turning. He was Whitey. What did this car in front of me do? Is he syncing up? I was looking around me. He's driving out now. I think he's syncing up. Was he at that curb? I think he was syncing up. Did he drive out in front of me synced up? Probably. I think they're coming to sync up. I think they're syncing up. I think it's gonna sync up. They're closing car doors behind me on that car that was syncing up. I don't know how many of these are syncing up, but there's this guy running in front of me right now as this is driving by me. This has one lower light. Seems synced up. He's got a red hat. He's turning in front of me. He's got a red hat. I always see that guy too, synced up. It's a guy that I always see synced up. White. They love to sync up at the corners of the funeral home. It's a favorite place to sync up. And this house is also a place where they love to drive by synced up. And this car is driving out in front of me when I step on the street. And this car has a dim headlight and he's gonna turn right now or something. This is the one that was driving out when I stepped on the street. That one was the one with the dim headlight was getting to the intersection synced, I think, and then he's gonna come drive behind me. He's a white car. He's got one lower light now that turned on. And those were white cars. And then he's driving out with another white car turning. It's here. And then is this a stalker? I'm hearing an engine sound in the distance at the same time, I think. This car is pulling up as this is driving by, and it's there at the corner of the building, and it's white. It is white. These are all black and silver. All these cars are black and silver. And it's at the door. And this is white. And it's here. White. Is this white? White. Is this white? Silver. Is this a piglet bot? Piglet bot. I think it's at the edge of this grass. Something. Is this whitey? I don't know. Which one's the stalkers? Those cars look simultaneous with each other. Were they stalkers? I think they were stalkers. Is this whitey? This is early. Is this whitey? Is this whitey? Is this the red stalkers? The whitey's turning there, the one that met me at the street. Is this a stalker? Is this whitey? Is this whitey? I think she has a red shirt, not whitey. Is it doing a whitey thing again at the edge of the parking lot? It's gonna turn into the gas station now. It's gonna do 10 more whitey things. This has a dim light. I don't know, just had a dim light. What's whitey gonna do? There's an engine sound right now. Here comes the one light. It's a blue one light. What's Whitey gonna do? We're just sitting there in Whitey. Is this Whitey? Closing the Whitey when the Whitey's turning. It's a light engine. Oh! 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 It has a B2 on it. It's parking next to me. Oh! He's gonna go in the door right now out of the Whitey. Oh! There's a silver car at the same time. Oh! What about this Whitey? Is he a Whitey? What about this person that walked up and I don't know about that truck, but this person walked up corner of the building, I think. There's an engine sound when I walk across the street. And they're going around the corner when I'm almost across the street, and there's Whitey. And that's the tan car. And this guy came back out in front of me again. When did you do that? Was it with a car driving by me or something? I think I just saw someone walk away from a table sink next to me inside of the restaurant right now. There's this engine sound over here as this white truck is driving by, and then this car is coming out in front of me with the other car driving in front of me. And then someone just walked out of a door next to me. And there's white car and silver cars, white. Light B22. They're getting in a white after walking out of the door next to me. She's closing the door here out of the white. Out of the white. This is white. This engine sound. This is stalker in a silver truck, isn't it? This is stalker in a silver truck. And then this car at the front of traffic is kind of meeting at the intersection. Is it silver too or something? white. And I don't know. It was white though. It was white, and it was like right here when you got to the intersection with the silver stalker truck. So I'm just saying. This car isn't at the center of the street or anything, but it was as I was crossing the street that there was a car, so I don't know. That's a blue truck, and he was like right after I got across the street. That car was right there, like stalker, so probably all three of them were stalkers. At least one of them. And then this car coming behind me is at the same time as this car, and it's whitey. And those cars simultaneous. And these two black cars right here. And these are two red cars. And this is a blue car. And this car's lights just turned off when that other car drove by me. It's a black car and there's a silver car driving by me. And she's going in the car right there in the back seat, and then she's gonna come out and close the door right here or something. This car is a dim tail light. This car is turning right now over there. It's like pulling over to park right now. And then she's closing the door right now. Wow, what a shock. And then she's hitting the lock button when the whitey drives by and walking up next to me. And then she's hitting the lock button again when I walk by the front of the car. And then this yellow car is gonna stalk me. They're hitting their lock button or their unlock button or something right there. Oh, here comes a loud truck right now, firing on me. Oh, he's white. Oh, his car door closing. Oh, it's whitey. Oh, there's another whitey over there. Oh, he's pulling up to the intersection right now, and this is taking off right now. Oh. When's the whitey gonna take off? It's taking off now. The whitey is turning in front of me here, and this is turning here. This car door closing over here now or something. Or the door in the building or something. These are right at the door. This whitey that was getting in it synced and it's driving through when the light turns. And then there's whitey here, and there's whitey here, and then there's whitey here, and then there's whitey here with the whitey here, and it's here. And then, and then here comes a red car. And there's a car starting when it pulls up. And is it a whitey? What? What is it? loud white car coming up. I don't know which car's the loud car. I don't know yet. There's a car hitting the lock button when I scratch my nose. This truck and this car pulling up at the same time as each other. And it's right when the light turns. And then what? And then what? What's happening now? Right as the light turns, there's a car over there is going. This is a red car, this is a red car, and these cars are just sitting here. And the light's green, they just start driving when these red cars pull up. And then there's a whitey, and then there's another red car pulling up when the light turns. And then this car is gonna pull up when the light turns, isn't it? They pull up when the light turns. And then there's Whitey. I knew something was coming. And then here comes a bright headlight car. It's gonna pull up when the light turns. Alright. And then here's a silver car and a blue car. Alright. Well, I thought it was gonna be a black car. Is this gonna be a red car? It's a white car. It's pulling up when the light turns. Is this gonna be a red car behind the white car? It's a silver car. Alright. Well, he synced with another silver car when he pulled up, didn't he? With the blue car. So I think he's syncing with two silver cars at each side of the intersection. And then this red car is probably syncing with him getting over there with the blue car. Because that's just how stock retarded they are. And these cars are pulling up simultaneous, and it's a white truck. And it's when the light turns. And then I think this is probably a stalker truck that I always see. He's going to drive in front of me at the whitey, isn't he? It's not in front of me at the same time. Okay. Alright. Usually when I see a truck with lights on the bottom of it like that, it's a stalker truck. Like there's like a white truck and a black truck that I always see. And the black truck was at the start of this video. I always see that black truck. I always see the white truck with the white lights underneath the truck and the purple lights underneath the truck. But I don't know about that truck though. That has the blue lights that just drove by. I don't know about that guy, but I don't know. Don't know. It looks like silver and white stock heads, I bet. And this car probably took off at the same time. And there's a car that's gonna pull up when the light turns, and it's white. And this car is pulled up when he turned. And there's probably another stalker head. And then the light is turning as the car is pulling up. Is it white? There's a car driving out over there as he drives by. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Well, I don't know. What's this? Seems like stalker things are happening right now. Is it stalkers? What's gonna happen? Is it gonna be stalkers again? What's happening? I don't know what stalkers there are. Someone come out with a red shirt over here. Is it stalkers? I'm hearing it. I'm hearing the engine sound. I'm hearing these people yelling with the red shirt, and seems like stalkers again. Just heard a car door close right now, I think. Yeah, they just got in a car over there and then closed the car door when the two cars were driving by over here. And then there's a white truck, you know. And then they're backing up, and there's an engine sound over there. And they're backing up, and they're coming up with the red shirt in the car. And then there's loud truck or motorcycle coming or whatever. Here's a stalker with the red shirt at the front of the traffic. This is a blue car. And then there's someone crossing the street over here, and they probably stepped off the street when the motorcycle drove in front of me or something. And they're gonna get in a white truck, I think. Nope, she's not getting in the white truck. She's getting in this other car, and all these cars are pulling up at the same time. It's all at the same time as each other. And it's black and silver and white cars. And then this white truck next to her started too. They both started. And then here comes one light car. And then the white truck is backing up, I think. When's the white truck gonna leave? There he goes. He's leaving as his light turns. And these lights on this whitey just flashed over here, and he's taking off. And he's taking off at the same time as the white truck taking off. They're all a bunch of stockheads. They're all a bunch of stalkered up stockheads. They're all a bunch of stockheads. Stockheads.